right, I'm joined now by Poetic X, a poet, artist, curator here in Shreveport. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell me a little bit about the project you're working on that is going to be featured Friday?
The name of the event for the fest is Versified Rated Poetry. We've been doing the event through Speak Poetry Fest now for about 4 years. We're connecting poets and writers, authors and storytellers, connecting them to a poetry integrated network through events, performances, publishing, and recording. But at the event, you're going to hear some of these poets' stories and also hear the history of poetry and expect a poetry performance after a poetry slamaganza.
That sounds really cool. So, what got you into poetry specifically?
I was younger, just writing uh, about the neighborhood, observing the neighborhood, uh, different activities in the neighborhood that I would write about. And teachers took a liking to the writing and kind of took me under their wings, and I just gravitated towards poetry more.
Awesome. So, what what would you say about Shreveport's art scene specifically? Because I feel like we have Laugh Out Loud, the Bossier Arts Council is doing stuff. There is a great opportunity for artists, black artists, to succeed here. But I want to know what your standpoint is.
Well, I think that the art in the city is going to continue to grow. Now, you have persons, they are seeking their own personal achievements in different spaces, but ultimately, I think that the creative minds in the backyard of Shreveport, they will see that those efforts that they complement each other, and then once the collaborations come together more, the backyard will be even more powerful as far as arts is concerned.
Absolutely. What would you like to see here, aside from the event happening this Friday? What would you like to see here in terms of growing the event for next year, or even other events featuring you in the future?
Oh well, I would like I would like to build upon the sponsors. It's a early, I mean, it's a freshly new fest into the city, and it hasn't just pulled on a major audience base at this time. But I would like to partner with art organizations and businesses and brands and figure out how we can get poetry involved in what they're doing and also incorporate what they're doing in poetry and also what's going on in Shreveport Common with the creative placemaking. I surely would like to see the poets involved in that and performing on a constant basis.
Absolutely. So, for those who aren't familiar, again, could you briefly describe what this event is on Friday, the documentary, your involvement in it, and when and how we get tickets?
Well, the event again is Versified Rated Poetry. The director of photography was Clint McCummon of Fairfield Studios. When I went to Wendell Riley to speak about it, he was very excited and he was all open arms. So he made the process for me, it was motivational. And Clint, he kind of walked me through the process. But it's a great event. The poets, we give out three awards. We give out the Poets Connected Award, and this year went to John Warner Smith. He's from Baton Rouge. He was one of the former state poet laureates. We're giving out the Poetry of the Year Ephraim Tyler Award to Ashley Havard, and uh, we're giving um, we're giving the poetry, not what Poetry of the Year. Which one is it? The Magnolia Award. Yes, I'm sorry. It's going to Stephanie Lynch. And for her contributions and dedication, she's the reason why the poet laureate position even exists in Shreveport at this time.
That's awesome, truly. So, what is your hope for the event's success this Friday?
Oh, well, when you asked about the tickets, I would surely, want the person to come by and experience poetry mainly, but I surely would like to see the seats sold. If the persons are sponsoring a seat, if they sponsor a row of seats or sponsor the entire theater, that would be great. Business and organization, even if they can't make it, then that allows someone that maybe didn't have the opportunity financially to come see the show but then that they could come out.
Absolutely. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay, well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your time, Poetic X. Good luck this weekend, and we look forward to hearing from you more.
Okay, yeah, thanks for having me.